This is Mallikarjun, working as assistant professor in the department of IARE. Today we are going to discuss about certain model problems on driving point functions. Either it may be impedance function or it may be admittance functions, as well as we will calculate the transfer function of a given problem. So these are all the things continuous of the previous class, as we have discussed about what are the different properties and also conditions of a driving point function and transfer function. Now in this class we will evaluate how a transfer function or a driving point impedance or admittance can be calculated for a given circuit. So first, the problem has been given here. For the network shown in the figure, you need to calculate the value of G21. You need to calculate the value of Z21, as well as you need to calculate the value of Z11. So before going to evaluate these parameters from the given circuit or from the given problem statement, what is G21? So G21 in general it is considered as a voltage transfer ratio. It is considered as what? It is considered as a voltage transfer ratio, and Z21 is considered as a transfer impedance. Z21 is considered as what? It is considered as a transfer impedance. Z11 is nothing but what? It is a driving point impedance or self-impedance. Driving point impedance, or it can also be called as what? Self-impedance. So these are the three parameters you need to evaluate, and in order to calculate the value of G21, the formula to, as I am saying that clearly it is a voltage transfer ratio. It is calculated by using this particular formula, that is V2 by V1. And in order to calculate the value of Z21, the formula to calculate the value of Z21 is what? V2 by I1. And what is the formula to calculate the value of Z11? The formula for calculating the Z11 is Vy by I1. So these are all the three parameters which we need to evaluate by using these formulas, which has been derived earlier when we have been discussed about single port and two port networks. So when we are discussing about the single port and two port networks, we have evaluated all these formulas. Now we will utilize these particular formulas and we will evaluate the solution for the given problem statements. So the circuit is completely a two port network. What is two port network? It consists of both seeing one port on the input side and other port on the output side, where the source voltage is given on the input side and load voltage is given on the output side. So completely it is a two port network, where 1 dash is represented as what? 1 dash has a voltage source, 2 dash has V2S. And let me say that current flowing in this particular branch is how much? It is considered as I1 of S. Coming to the next thing. Now in order to evaluate G21 or Z21 or the value of Z11, I need to calculate the value of V2 and V1 first. I need to calculate the value of voltage across the second port, as well as I need to calculate the voltage across the first port. So in order to evaluate those parameters, I am applying Kirchhoff voltage law in loop 1. So the circuit whichever is given has two loops, this is loop 1 and this is loop 2. First I am trying to apply the Kirchhoff voltage law in the loop 1, and I will evaluate the value of V1 of S. Similarly, I will calculate the value of V2 of S by using loop 2 expression. By using what? By using loop 2 expression. So by applying the Kirchhoff voltage law for the input loop. So what is Kirchhoff voltage law? The sum of voltages in a particular loop should be equal to 0, or the input supply voltage should be equal to voltage drop across the each element that is connected in a circuit. So depending upon that, as I am trying to calculate the value of input voltage, so V1 of S equal to, that is supply voltage equal to drop across the resistor and drop across the inductor. That is, resistor is 2 into I1 of S plus what is the inductor drop? 2 S into I1 of S. So what is the common parameter that I need to take? I1 of S into 2 plus 2S. I1 of S into 2 plus 2S. So this is the expression for the V1 of S, that is voltage drop across the loop 1 or else voltage drop across the input loop. Similarly, I need to calculate the value of V2S. I need to calculate the value of what? V2S. So in order to calculate the value of V2S, I am taking the direct expression, that is there is no other element that is present in between the inductor and the source voltage on the load side. So due to that particular reason, so voltage of this particular parameter can be directly written as what? 2s into I1 of s. So this is the value of V1 and this is the value of V2. So what are the different parameters I need to calculate? I need to calculate the voltage transfer ratio, that is G21. So what is the formula to calculate the value of G21? V2 by V1. V2 by V1. So I know the value of V2, I1 of s into 2s. I know the value of V1, I1 of s into 2 plus 2s. So by cancelling these parameters, the expression whatever I have got in the form of an output for a voltage transfer ratio is G21 of s equal to s by 1 plus s. So I have calculated one parameter out of three parameters that has been asked in the problem statement. Coming to the next parameter, impedance. So Z21 is generally considered as what? It is considered as a transfer impedance which is trying to transfer the impedance from port 2 to port 1. So what is the formula for this? V2 by I1. I know the value of V2, I1 of s into 2s. I know the value of I1 of s. So what is the remaining value? 2s. That is the value of transfer impedance, that is Z21 is considered as how much? 2s. Now I have calculated two parameters. One is with respect to voltage transfer ratio G21 and the other is with respect to transfer impedance Z21. So we need to calculate one more parameter called driving point impedance, that is Z11, which is formulated as V1 by I1. I know the value of V1, I1 of s into 2 plus 2s. I know the value of I1 already, I1 of s. It gets cancelled, 2 into 1 plus s. So what is the expression for this particular Z11, that is driving point impedance? It is considered as 2 into s plus 1 or 2 into 1 plus s. This is how you need to evaluate the parameters from the predetermined formulas that has been calculated for the single port and two port networks. These formulas of Z11, Z21, G21 are very, very important in order to evaluate such type of problems. Coming to the next model problem, here we need to find the input impedance function. For the network shown here. So the given network consists of a resistor called 2 ohms and an inductance element 1 Henry and also a capacitance 1F and also one more resistor at the end. What is the value of that particular resistance? 1 ohm. So you need to calculate the value of this particular input impedance, Z in of S. So this is the given circuit which consists of two resistors of 2 ohms and 1 ohm and an inductor of 1 Henry and capacitor of 1 farad. What I need to calculate? I need to calculate the value of total impedance offered by the circuit. So by seeing the element, you can clearly say that this capacitance and resistance are connected in what? Connected in parallel, and this resistor and inductor are connected in what? Series. And both this combination, this is what combination? Parallel combination. What about this combination? Series combination. And both these combinations will be again in series. You will get the value of final if you do all these combinations. Parallel plus series will give you the final solution of input impedance. Final solution of what? Final solution of input impedance. So the value of ZR in general, it is written as what? R, it is S, it is 1 by S. So I am trying to calculate the value of parallel combination which is present on the right side first. So where is the parallel combination here? The parallel combination on this side. So the resistor is considered as what? 1. And what about this particular value? 1 by S. By using that particular formula, what I will get? As it is a parallel combination of ZR2 is in parallel with ZRC. So 1 in parallel with 1 by S. 1 plus 1 by S. You know the parallel combination formula R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. So the value of resistance connected is 1. The value of capacitance connected is 1 by S. So by using this particular formula, I will get the value of parallel combination on the right side as how much? 1 by 1 plus S. 1 by 1 plus S. Again, I need to add the elements which are connected in series. Now what are the three elements? Now this total combination has been evaluated as what? 1 by 1 plus S. Now what are the elements that are connected in series? A resistor, inductor, and also the value of 1 by 1 plus S. So what is the value I will get here? 2 plus S plus 1 by 1 plus S is the next value of impedance that has been offered when I am connecting them in series. Now if I want to express it as a single function, just I need to take the LCM here. So S plus 1 into 2 by, this is the final expression, that is the total value of impedance or the impedance offered by this circuit for the given values of resistor, inductor and capacitor is given as what? Z in of S equal to S square plus 3S plus 3 by S plus 1. Just whatever the formula I have got here, this is the final expression, but I am reframing this particular expression by considering the LCM as what? S plus 1. So by reframing, this is the final solution I have got for the input impedance or total impedance offered by the circuit for the given problem statement. And what is the value of Z in of S? S square plus 3S plus 3 by S plus 1. S square plus 3S plus 3 by what? S plus 1. Coming to the next problem statement. So for the network shown in the figure, you need to calculate the driving point impedance, as well as you need to plot the zeros and also the poles on the S plane. So this is the circuit given, which consists of two resistors of values, one where the one resistor value is 1 and other resistor value is how much? 1 by 4 ohms. Other resistor value is how much? 1 by 4 ohms, and the value of one capacitor is 2 farad and the other capacitor is also 2 farad. So this is what everything has been mentioned here. It consists of two resistors where the value of R1 is 1, R2 is 1 by 4, C1 is 2 farads and C2 is how much? 2 farads. So this is the circuit given. You need to calculate the driving point impedance. Driving point impedance is also considered as what? It is also considered as a input impedance. It is also considered as what? Input impedance. So you need to calculate this particular Z of S or Z in of S or driving point impedance for the given circuit, which consists of two resistors and also which consists of two capacitors. Which consists of two resistors as well as which consists of two capacitors. Coming to the first step. So first, by seeing from the left side how these two things are connected, these two things are connected in parallel. So what is the value of this particular thing? 1 by 4. And what about this capacitor? It is considered as what? 1 by 2s. So the parallel combination impedance of resistance and also the R2 and C2 is considered as what? 1 by 4 in parallel with 1 by 2s. So 1 by 4 into 1 by 2s by 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2s. So the final expression which has been evaluated for the parallel combination that has been present in the given circuit is, the value of parallel combination is 1 by 2 into S plus 2. 1 by 2 into S plus 2. Again this parallel combination which is obtained like this, that is 1 by 2 into S plus 2 is the value of this particular parallel combination. Again this 2 will be in series with what? This particular capacitor. So what is the value? 1 by 2 into S plus 2 plus 1 by 2s. Plus 1 by 2s. So up to capacitor we have evaluated, and by considering or reframing this particular expression by doing certain mathematical calculations or by performing LCM on this particular expression, I will get this particular expression as 2s plus 2 by 2s into S plus 2. 2s plus 2 by 2s into S plus 2. Again, in order to reframe this particular expression, the value of this particular thing is S plus 1 by S into S plus 2. S plus 1 by S into S plus 2. Now, what is the answer? I have calculated this parallel combination. Then after I have calculated the series combination of this. So what is the series combination answer that has been obtained for me? It is S plus 1 by S plus 1 by S into S plus 2. So up to this the evaluation of circuit has been completed. Still there is a presence of one more element called resistor, where the value of that particular resistor is how much? 1 ohm. Now how these two are connected? This value and this particular resistor is connected in parallel. This value and this particular resistor is connected in parallel. So if it is connected in parallel, what is the value of resistance here? 1. What is the parallel combination that has been obtained when we have considered the two capacitors and one resistor? The value of it is S plus 1 by S into S plus 2. S plus 1 by S into S plus 2. So what is the parallel combination formula? 1 into S plus 1 by S into S plus 2 by 1 plus S plus 1 by S into S plus 2. try to evaluate this particular expression, s plus 1 by s into s plus 2 by s into s plus 2 plus s plus 1 by s into s plus 2. So this parameter gets cancelled. What is the option obtained? S plus 1 by s square plus 2s plus s plus 1, which can also be replaced as what? S plus 1 by s square plus 3s plus 1. So this is the impedance that has been offered by the circuit by considering the series and also the parallel combinations of different resistors and also the different capacitors that are connected in the circuit. What is the value of driving point impedance or input impedance or total impedance that has been offered by the circuit? Z of s equal to s plus 1 by s square plus 3s plus 1. S square plus 3s plus 1. So this is how you need to calculate the different parameters that has been related to single port networks or two port networks, where we need to calculate the different parameters like Z1 and Z2 are considered as what? These are considered as a driving point impedances. These are considered as what? Driving point impedances. Z21 and Z12 are considered as what? Transfer impedances. These are considered as what? Transfer impedances. In the similar fashion, you can calculate the admittances also. Y11 and Y22 are considered as what? Driving point admittances. And Y12 and Y21 are considered as what? Transfer admittances. Similarly, voltage transformation ratio is considered represented by a letter G. It is considered as what? V2 by V1. RL, the formula to calculate the value of G12 is how much? G12 is V1 by V2. V1 by V2. Similarly, you can also evaluate, we have also evaluated the formula for current transfer ratio, which is represented by alpha, where it is given as alpha 12 equal to I1 by I2 and alpha 21 equal to I2 by I1. So these are all the general formulas we have been evaluated from the single port and two port networks. By implementing those formulas, we have calculated the solutions for the given problem statements in the form of a circuit. So we will meet in the next class and we will discuss about some other parameters which is related to this. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.